Soccer fan in Charlotte, another big game is coming to town next year. Sources familiar with the matter tell us MLS Commissioner Don Garber will announce tomorrow that the MLS All-Star Game is coming to Charlotte next year. WBTV will be at tomorrow's news conference. We'll have live coverage for you starting at noon.
And just moments ago, we learned that one of Charlotte's FC's brightest stars will not be around for that All-Star game next year.
Yeah, this is not good news. After weeks of reports and speculation, today the club officially announced that striker Patrick Agyemang is leaving for England.
Our Cam Gaskins joins us now in studio with the very latest. Cam?
Yeah, guys, we had been talking about this for weeks, the reports, the speculation. Now it is official. The club announced that Patrick Agyemang is heading to the English Football League Championship and joining Derby County. Now, the transfer fee was not disclosed, but reports have been circulating that Patrick Agyemang's services are going to net the club anywhere from $8 to $10 million. And the club did say that this is, quote, one of the largest transfer fees for an MLS Super Draft pick in league history. Again, could be up to $10 million with incentives worked in. The club has already been without Agyemang for weeks now, as he has been with the U.S. men's national team during the Gold Cup and then was held out this past weekend. And last week, manager Dean Smith said there is no time for the locker room to dwell on the star's departure.
The king is dead, long live the king. You know, that's what usually happens at any football club. There's pretty much revolving doors at most clubs because players come in, players go out. That's the way it works. You know, we've helped develop Patrick, and you know, we'll take pride in the development we've played in Patrick's part, but the show goes on for us.
And if you go to Derby County's website, they already have a statement out welcoming him into the team, and they mentioned something interesting. Agyemang has been playing with a bit of a hernia injury. He's going to undergo a surgery and miss the first couple of games of the EFL Championships league or season, which starts next month. So he's been able to play through it in the MLS, but long term, now that he's playing in that second-tier English league, they want him to kind of get that fixed up. So he'd been playing through injury, which was something that the club had not disclosed here.
And when healthy, let's hope he gets on the pitch a lot, because that's one of the things sometimes you see. These players will go overseas, and sometimes they're not always in the starting 11. He was pretty much guaranteed that here.
Yeah, you heard Dean Smith say, you know, the king is dead, long live the king. He had another pointed comment to say that, you know, Patrick Agyemang is a rising star for the U.S. men's national team. If he's not seeing the pitch much in England, that could hamper his development on the international stage as one of the rising American players. So again, we'll see what happens, but he's definitely going to a league that's going to be a little bit of a step up from the MLS. And, you know, American players, they want to go play in the best competitions, which is kind of in Europe right now. So it's good for the player, sad for the club. He was super instrumental in Charlotte FC's popularity, and he is a huge part of the attack that will be greatly missed. But as Dean Smith said, you know, the show goes on.
And it does.
Good luck.
Got a game this week, in fact, don't they?
They got a game tomorrow night. Yeah, they're right back to it. No time to mourn the departure.
Yeah. All right, Cam, thank you. To stay in the loop with all the developments in Charlotte sports, make sure you watch The Point After. Streams every Monday and Friday at 1 p.m. And you can catch it right here on WBTV Friday nights at 7:30.